Hey guys, it's Vel, and so today I am bringing you my July Sephora Play Box. I did go ahead and unbox this because, spoiler alert, Sephora now has on the website that every month when your Play Box ships, it will go ahead and show you the items that you're getting. So, I was poking around on the site on my account and I was able to see what I was getting. Now for July, this month is a little bit more interesting because there are certain items that have been somewhat customized. I believe that certain things are being sent to the people with like more normal to dry skin, and then other people with more oily skin are getting a couple of different skincare type items. There were just a few differences between two of the boxes. I also heard that Sephora was having some supply issues, that there were a lot of people that got notification that they weren't going to be getting a box this month, and to make up for it, Sephora was basically gifting them a free like 500 points added to their Beauty Insider account to make up for the fact that they weren't getting a box as promised. So I guess in one sense I'm kind of lucky that I was able to get a box, but I have to tell you that I do have some disappointment with this month because I feel that some of the items are kind of a repeat of what I've already seen, and I just started getting boxes in May. So this is only my third box and I'm already starting to feel like there's some like redundancy, like I'm kind of on a hamster wheel a little bit. So let me just go ahead and get into it. I'll show you what the little pouch looks like this month. It has a little popsicle with a lipstick print. You know, it's okay. Not the cutest bag ever, but whatever. So the first thing that I actually do think is a good value is you get this little packet of the new Blotterazzi, which is from Beauty Blender, and I believe that if you were to order this from Sephora, you would get a 2-pack, which means that you would get 2 of these reusable sponge blotting little things. They're very thin, and the idea is that you wash it and reuse it instead of using like oil blotting sheets. So if you were to order these from Sephora, you would get a little pack of 2 of these, and they're $20. So if you break it down, I mean, this is $10 value just by itself, which is the cost of the box. And then you also get a little sample of the cleanser. So that's a nice little sort of kit to try. I don't really know if I'll get a ton of use out of it, but it's definitely a good value. So that right there is pretty impressive. Then here's another thing that's in the box that everybody gets, just like the Blotterazzi. You get this, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, I don't know. If you know how to say it, spell it out for me how it's supposed to sound, but this is a wave spray, and for me this is absolutely useless because I have curly hair. I have no use for this whatsoever. My hair is naturally curly. I don't need to use a wave spray. If you're going to send a hair care product, I personally would rather have a styling product like a gel, a cream, a leave-in conditioner, a shampoo, something of that nature, because I can use those and work those into my hair care routine. This is just completely like, my hair is curly. What am I going to do with this? So that's definitely a waste type of item for me. So then everybody else also received this perfume sample from Nest. And this is in the scent Citrine, and the notes inside say that it is the dewy softness of lotus flower and freesia are set against sparkling citrus notes and hints of precious woods. And I am like giving Sephora 2 thumbs up for this because this has a sprayer. It's not one of those little vials, which I don't like the dabber ones. So they definitely win points with me for having a sprayer perfume sample this month. And I did go ahead and try this, and this is absolutely a beautiful scent. It definitely has a soft floral scent with a tiny little bit of citrus. So I think this is just a beautiful one. I feel like if you like citrus or floral, this will appeal to a lot of people, but it's not really overly fruity by any means. It's just kind of like a little bit of a drier kind of citrus smell with the really beautiful soft florals. So this one's a winner for me. I will enjoy wearing that perfume. Then here is where the changes start kind of coming into play, the next 3 products. So everybody based on their skin type either received this cleanser from First Aid Beauty, and I received the one that is called Antioxidant Booster Pure Skin Face Cleanser. The other option, if you had more oily skin, I believe it was a red clay cleanser. So I will see how this does. I'm excited to try a cleanser. This is great, like to just kind of throw in a bag if you're traveling, but it's a really nice generous size. It's a full ounce, so I'm not sure how that breaks down value-wise, but this is definitely a nice item. So whether you have normal skin, dry skin, or oily skin, you know, they put in a cleanser to kind of fit your needs. So this is where I feel kind of some redundancy here. Now this again was a different type of item. Everybody did receive a Smashbox primer. I received one that's oil free. This is like, I think, the traditional photo finish foundation primer. I have used samples of this in the past. You know, it's nice. I just don't think I would ever really buy it because I like other primers a little bit more. I think the Laura Geller Spackle, for example, is a nice primer, and I just don't really feel like I would ever buy this. So the reason that I'm kind of upset to receive another primer is because last month for June, Sephora put in this primer. Remember this? The Becca Backlighting Priming Filter. Now, of course, this is meant for like, has like radiance, little like glowy particles in there. But again, it's a primer. So I feel like another primer really 2 months in a row. So that was a little disappointing. So the final item in this box was also based on kind of your skin type. So there were two different bronzing products. One of the products was the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, a mini size of that bronzing powder. And then the other bronzing item, which is the one that I got, which I'm not exactly happy with, is the Benefit Do the Hoola Liquid Bronzer. So the reason that I'm kind of disappointed in receiving this, I truthfully would have rather had the powder product because I love that product. I've used it for a couple of years now, and it's just a product that I know and love. So that would have made me extremely happy, but I did get the Do the Hoola. So many of you might remember that for June, the Playbox included this sample of the Bare Minerals Sheer Sun Serum Bronzer, with the little dropper there on the top. And then this product is a little bit different. This is the Do the Hoola one. It has a different top there where you pump it out instead, but they're both essentially liquid bronzers. So I feel like, again, kind of a repeat type of item with this as well as with the primer. And so for me, I'm just not happy about that. I really can only kind of enjoy like 3 items out of the 6 that are included in this month's box. You know, just because, not to say that I wouldn't enjoy the bronzer or the primer, but I already have those still from last month. I also have other products in my collection that do similar things. You know, I do think that this blotter, what is it called? Blotterazzi is, you know, a nice item. It's definitely unique. It's not something that probably everyone has tried yet. I mean, I know that people really do like beauty blender stuff, but it's just something that I don't think most people would be like, oh, you know, let me buy that. So this definitely is a nice type of item to try. Again, this is just, for me, I mean, if you don't have curly hair, you might find a lot of enjoyment out of this. It's a substantial size, 1.7 fluid ounces. I absolutely have no use for it. And this cleanser, I mean, it's great, that's fine, but I mean, I have cleansers. It's not that I'm not going to enjoy this, but you know, just kind of like, whatever kind of item. Then to me, the more unique items, I mean, I think that everybody should have honestly received the Too Faced powder bronzer in the Chocolate Soleil, because at least for the last couple of months, they haven't had any powder products. So for me, that would have been a nice little sort of change up in the like variety that they've been providing. And I actually am going to be truthful with you that I would have been maybe happier to be one of the Playbox subscribers that were compensated with the 500 points for the Beauty Insider points than receiving this box, just because I don't really, my personal you know, routine and that kind of thing doesn't really fit with what I received in this box. So overall, I'm not that happy with it. I hope you guys, if you do have the Sephora Play Box, I hope it suits you maybe a little bit better. I would say that my favorite item is probably the perfume sample, which is strange for me because I normally think of those as throwaway items, but it really is a beautiful scent. But otherwise, I don't know. I'm going to give Sephora, I think, one more month and see how it goes, and I'm not sure. Time will tell after that. So anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.